We are standing in front of the Machpelah compound. This is a building that is over 2,000 years old, was most likely built by King Herod. It is one of, if not the oldest intact burial site in the world. In ancient times, during Avraham Avinu's time, it may have looked like something like this, artist rendition of a burial site. In Herod's time, he built this building around it, right? And you can see over here, there's a black line on the picture here. What happened is that people would go in through a gate. That gate would lead them to the cave inside the mountain, and they would daven there, as it says, Vayalu Banegev Vayavo at Chevron, in reference to Kalev, one of the spies. And if they afterwards wanted to go and rest a little bit, they would go up a stair inside the building, inside the mountainside, and get to the floor level, which was above them, above the cave, above the slope. And over there they were surrounded by 4 humongous walls up to the sky with 6 monuments on the floor. But those monuments were above the cave, above the slope. Now, this picture here shows you graphically that there is an underground passage which is underneath the wall there, the corner of the south wall and the corner of the west wall, going from a little bit up the south wall northwards into the mountainside. Why am I talking about that? Because we have to know, today we can go inside the Machpelah compound, but for 700 years, Jews and also other non-Muslims, lahavdil, were not allowed to enter the Machpelah compound. Jews therefore davened only outside at this southern wall, which is shaded now, at this spot here, which is marked with a circle and an arrow and the numeral 4. Now, why did the Jews daven dafka there at a spot which was called the 7th spot? So if you look at this picture here, you can see over here there is still the arrow here. There is a little marker here. This is where the Jews davened. There was a staircase leading up towards there. Where these ladies are now going up towards, there was a staircase. What did that staircase look like? If you look at this picture here, you can see this is a picture taken right before the staircase was destroyed after Israel liberated Chevron in 1967. Why did Israel destroy the staircase? The defense minister at the time thought it was a disgrace that Jews were only allowed to go up 7 steps outside the building, but really also he was looking for the original entrance into the wall. I have over here another picture which shows us the original entrance to the staircase, which must have looked like something like this. This is a picture of the real staircase on the north side, which still stands. This is an old photograph which would lead to a gate to a staircase like this on the south side, which doesn't stand anymore. Now, having said so, we're going to take out the map one more time and turn this map over now and understand why that 7th step is so crucial. We look at the picture over here and we can see that when one stands at the 7th step outside the south wall, this is the south wall, the shaded wall, then one is basically standing exactly opposite an underground tunnel that leads at a slant northwards towards the caves that are the burial caves of the Machpelah. Machpelah, Loshin Kaful, double caves. Rav Vishmuel the Amru Tarvayu, they say one cave on top of the other, one cave next to the other. When research was done here in 1967 and then again in 1980, they found that there's a chamber and a chamber above, and below it there are more caves. But also that's one above the other. But they also found that there are caves one behind the other. So we're going to go up now to the 7th step and do part 2 over there. Follow me to the 7th step. This is where the original gate was, and behind me, the original gate, let's see the picture one more time. This is where the gate was, and behind me, once you entered this gate, would be a staircase that would lead up towards the eastern wall. You would go around and then find a little entrance into the compound. But for 700 years, Jews were not allowed to go inside, and that's why they davened over here. And we should be aware of the fact that even today, for example, Kohanim that don't go inside, they will daven out here. And even today, as the Machpelah compound is shared between Muslims and Jews, and during Muslim holidays we are not allowed to go inside, and vice versa, during Jewish holidays they don't come inside. So when we have Muslim holidays that we're not allowed to go in, where do we daven? We daven here by the south wall near the 7th step, because we know that there is this secret underground passage that leads straight into the cave.